Hi everyone, this is Aruna Arichami, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, SNS College of Technology. In my lecture series today, we're going to see about the addition and subtraction of a signed number. So in this thing, is a computer arithmetic. So for manipulating some data, definitely it will produce certain application. For computational problem, definitely we need these type of a thing, because all the instruction we can able to perform either by any one of the unit, arithmetic or a logical operation. So we well known the thing, the four basic arithmetic operation is addition, subtraction and multiplication and division. In my series today, we're going to see about the addition and subtraction, how we can perform under the architecture. So what do you mean by arithmetic processor is nothing but that it is a part of processor, that is a particular unit. It executes the arithmetic operation. Arithmetic operation can able to perform the following data types. That is a fixed point binary data with signed magnitude representation, fixed point binary data in the signed 2's complement representation, floating point binary data, and binary coded decimal point. Seriously, how these are the various operation we can able to perform under the arithmetic operation. So in my next thing, we're going to see about what is an addition and subtraction. So we can able to consider this thing in a two representation. One is a signed, another one is a unsigned. That is a positive and negative number. That is a signed. So it will have a positive number as well as the negative number. In this case, how we can represent our number? That can be represented by three ways. One is a signed magnitude representation, signed 1's complement and signed 2's complement. So for example, I'm taking the 7-bit representation for +9 and the -9. If it is a positive number, it is only one-way representation. We're going to write it from the LSB. What is the value of 9 means the 1001. That means I'm represented over here. The empty bit is filled by 0. My last MSB bit, that is a 7th bit. So we're going to consider this thing as a sign bit. Here positive sign, so I'm going to put it as a 0. So this is the how a positive number can be represented. If it is my negative number, if it is a signed magnitude, the same thing, how we can represent it over here, same thing here representing, but here my sign is 1 for negative, so I have to put it as 1. 1's complement is, we're going to keep the sign bit as it is. Remaining value, we're going to note it. That is, 0 means 1, 1 means 0. For example, in this cases, we have to write down as a 0, 0 means 1, 1. 1 becomes 0. So here it is 0. 0, 0 becomes 1, 1. 1 becomes 0. So here, 1's complement of this 9 is 110, 110. If it is 2's complement, again added 1 at the least significant bit. So this remaining as it is here. If I added 1, 0 plus 1 is 1. So I'm going to keep my sign bit as it is. So this is the how a negative number, that is a signed negative number, can be represented in sign magnitude, 1's complement and 2's complement. So we know that how we can convert our binary number to decimal number and decimal number to binary number. Usually in our computer, first of all, we are giving only a decimal value that will be converted in the machine value. Again, the machine value is converted in the hexadecimal while storing the data in the processor. This is the how a logic is working. For example, 4382 is my base value. So I'm going to convert into a decimal. So I have to divide this thing by 2. For example, if I divide by this 2, it will quotient is 2191, remainder is 0. Again, if I divisible by 2, it is 1095, remainder is 1. So the remainder 1 and 0, if we are having remainder, that will put it over here. So in this, the how it can be generated, and also while writing this thing, we have to write it from top to bottom. This is the how we're going to represent it over here. The empty bit. So that is if it doesn't have the value until my capacity of my memory, the remaining bit we're going to take it as a 0 in the MSB part. Again, this particular value, it is converted into a 2 to the octadecimal. That is the hexadecimal. That is the 16 base. Octal is 8. So we are converting this thing into a hexadecimal. Base is 16. For example, 1010. What is the value of 1010 is 8. A. So A it will be 1011 is my 11 value, that is B. Remaining 0011 is a 3 and 111 is a F. So this is the how this particular for this value, this is a hexadecimal value. In my architecture, it will be stored like this only. So this is the how a logic can be working inside our processor. And also we have to know about the ones complement and twos complement representation. If it is my negative number, definitely we're going to take it as a twos complement of that number. So these are the representation, how we can represent the positive and the negative values over here. So in my next video, we're going to detailedly study about the addition and subtraction algorithm. Thank you for watching my video.